So I got this one and done full style pack of hair, and I was so excited to show y'all, like, look. I already washed my hair the night before, and I just pulled it in a ponytail to help stretch it out so I don't have to add any heat. And of course, it was already low-key pre-parted, so I just finished it, you know. Put them up in a band, 2 knots, and got to starting on the parting in the back of my head. As you notice, I put my finger in the middle so that I can determine where the middle should be. And I'm using my mirror with a mirror in the back of me, also with my phone. So that's how I was able to get the parts so straight in the back. So now I'm starting to braid. And yeah, just stay tuned and you'll see the results. But I'm going to throw some tips in there along the way for y'all too. One of the first things I'm going to say is make sure your box braid is in the middle of the box. That's the best way to get some of the cleanest braids you could ever do, is by making sure they are directly in the middle of the box that you parted. Another tip is make sure you're using a good jam. I use Shining Jam, and baby, let me tell you, that is a game changer. I used to use the regular jam, and no, she could never. The Magic Finger Shining Jam is the okay. And also, I didn't braid it all the way down. I left it out at the end so that it'll look nice and wavy when I get ready to curl it. But yeah, so I got done with a little bit more of my hair, as you can see, the back half. And I'm starting on the front here. And like I said, my hair was already stretched from being in a ponytail or a bun. So it's kind of curled at the ends, as you can see. Another tip is try to get your braids the same size as you possibly can. I know we're not robots, so it's not going to be perfect, but you can try at least to do the best that you can so that it can look as uniform as possible and make your braid style come out the best it possibly can. I also want to let y'all know how I start my braids, and that's how I'm able to grip it so good. So what I do is, of course, I part it. As you see, I put my gem around the edges, the border of the square. Of course, get my braiding hair, split it into, you know, the separate parts of 3. And then I split my hair into 3 also for every braiding hair strand, so it is able to blend seamlessly. And you'll see that right here. As you get further down to where your real hair is, you want to make sure to put some gem on there just so that it blends in with the braiding hair properly. But don't add too much product because you don't want a lot of buildup when it's time to take it down. And keep your braid as straight as you possibly can, even when you're adding pieces in from the bottom to the other strands, of course. And I also tend to make my boxes a little bigger towards the front. Like, my braids are the same size, but the boxes are a little smaller because I do have very thin and fine edges, as you can see. But the style turned out so nice. Just wait till y'all see the finishing product. So this is a better view of me starting the braid, and I just also wanted to let you know that when I am starting my braid, I'm pressing down on that knot because these are not the knotless braids. They do have a knot, but to make them as flat as possible still, to make them appear like knotless braids, I tend to push down on the braid as I'm starting it with the 3 strands because it just makes it so much more flat and tighter. At the same time, you get more leverage to pull the hair to make the braid tighter, so you're not putting so much strain on your wrists and your arms and fingers. So like, my arms and hands did not hurt doing this style at all, and I was very surprised. So I dipped it in the water after braiding it, and you can see the curls starting to form as I'm taking it down. And yeah, it just turned out so pretty. Like, these should be able to last me for about 2 months. My birthday is in July, so I do plan on taking them down before my birthday. But they just turned out so good. Look.
Yeah, as y'all see, I did my mother's hair.
Oh, wow.
She curled it up. I like that. I did her hair, but mom curled it.
So as you guys can see, it turned out super neat, super duper clean, super cute. I love how the color blends in. It's really beautiful with my skin tone, especially for the spring/summer coming up. And yeah, I'm just really happy how it turned out. I didn't use any mousse, didn't put any oil or anything.